How to write a blog post using Chatgpt AI. Hello guys, welcome back. In today's video, I'm going to show you how you can write a blog post using Chatgpt AI. So let's get into it. So first of all, you need to know what is Chatgpt and how you can create different content through it. It is basically a computer program from which you can basically create different kind of contents. It is basically an AI chatbot which is hosted on OpenAI. So what you need to do is you can go on Google, you can search for Chatgpt, and it is going to show you the first link that is going to show you. You can just open that and you are going to open the Chat GPT. It is basically openai.com. So here you can see Chat GPT optimizing language model for dialogues. We have trained a model called Chat GPT, and which interacts in a conversational way. The dialogue format makes it possible for Chat GPT to answer follow-up questions, admit its mistakes, challenge incorrect premises, and reject appropriate requests. So you can just click on try Chat GPT, and it's going to open the platform for you. The sign up is very easy. Just add in your email and your name and everything, and you can create your own chatbot. And here you can see that I have already done that. So this is basically my dashboard. Now it has given me some examples of how to start using ChatGPT. Explain quantum computing in simple terms. Got any creative ideas for a 10 years old's birthday? How do I make an HTTP request in JavaScript? You can ask these questions to ChatGPT. It is going to generate the content for you. The capabilities: remembers what user said earlier in the conversations, allow users to provide follow-up corrections, train to decline appropriate requests. And there are some limitations, like you have to basically check your content after it has been created, because it can create some mistakes, may occasionally generate incorrect information, may occasionally produce harmful instructions or biased content, limited knowledge of world and events after 2021. So you can just go on and start creating a new chat, and this is basically where you're going to enter your query. You can switch to dark mode because it is more easy for eyes. So let's continue. First of all, you can go for any blog post that you want to create. Like if you want to create for cell phones, if you want to create for education, for drop shipping, if you want to create for fashion, for cooking, whatever you want, you can just go on and add that your topic here, and you can create the blog post. But there I'm going to show you a really a good way, a more attractive way in which you can create different type of content for your blog post, and it is going to be really good. If you have a topic already, you can just go on and add a new topic. If you don't have a topic, then you can ask ChatGPT to give you some topics. Like for example, okay, so I have entered my query: give me some blog post topics related to cooking. Here's some ideas for blog post topics related to cooking: 10 easy and healthy meal prep ideas for the week, the ultimate guide to grilling tips, techniques, and recipes, vegan cooking 101, delicious plant-based recipes for beginners, 5 globally inspired recipes to spice up your dinner routine, one pot wonders, 20 simple and tasty recipes for busy nights, the beginner's guide to baking, tips, tricks, and recipes. Like you can just go on and have any of these topics as your own topic, and you can start generating the content for that. Or if you don't like any of these topics, you can ask the ChatGPT to regenerate the response. For example, I've just given it the command again: 10 easy weeknight meals for busy families, 5 healthy breakfast ideas for busy mornings, how to meal prep for the week in just 1 hour, budget friendly meal planning, making the most of your grocery budget, cooking with kids, fun and easy recipes. Like you can see, these are all the generated responses which it has generated. Again, you can see the previous responses from here. Like these are the first responses, and then these are the second responses that it has created. Now if you think that these are some kind of responses and they are basically facing some kind of block, and it is not getting into something specific, like if you want to go for only fancy cooking, if you want to go for only low budget cooking, if you want to go for diet cooking, you can just go on and add that I only for diet meals, like only for diet meals. Okay, so now it is basically giving me the topics that are only related to the people who are basically doing some kind of diet, who are on diet, like best healthy swaps for your favorite comfort foods, healthy meal prep ideas for the office, vegan meals for weight loss, easy and tasty recipes. So you can just go on and take content from that, and you can generate your ideas this way. So you can just go on and pick any topic. Like for example, I'm just going to go for the topic: one pot wonders, 20 simple and tasty recipes for busy nights, because it is very it is very common these days, one pot wonders, because life is getting very busy and people are moving more towards more some kind of efficient and easy cooking. So I'm just going to copy this, and I'm going to create the content for this. Now I'm going to give another command. Okay, so I want a detailed blog post outline for this topic: one pot wonders, 20 simple and tasty recipes for busy nights. I'm just going to give it the command, and I'm going to see what it is going to give me. Okay, so here you can see it has started creating the outline. First of all, it has asked me to give the introduction, briefly introduce the concept of one pot wonders, and then their appeal for busy nights. Mention that the post will include 20 simple and tasty one pot recipes. What are one pot wonders? Definition of one pot, benefits, and etc. Then it has 20 simple and tasty one pot recipes. For recipe one is one pot chili, one pot spaghetti, one pot chicken and rice, one pot beef and noodles, one pot shrimp alfredo, one pot cheesy broccoli and rice, pot cabbage. And as you can see, it has given me the 20 recipes that can be generated in one pot, and then it has added a conclusion. Now I want to generate each the detail for each and every aspect of this outline that it has created. If you don't like something in this outline, you can just basically ask it to redo it, or you can ask it to regenerate the response, which I have already done that. Here's a detailed blog post outline. Introduction: hook the reader with a catchy opening statement. It has changed everything that it has said before. So now what you can do is basically ask it to write the detail of each of these headings. I'm just going to ask it that. You can just go on and generally give this command and then wait a couple of minutes, and and then it is going to generate the whole blog for you. But if you don't like that, if you want to have more command to it, then you can just go on and ask it to generate the detail for each heading one by one, like generate the details. Okay, generate the details for the introduction. Now I'm going to let's see. Here's a possible introduction blog post on one pot wonder tasty recipes. Welcome to our collection of one pot wonder. If you're short on time or just don't feel like spending hours in the kitchen, these recipes are for you. One pot wonder are dishes that are made in a simple pot, pan, or casserole dish, which means less time spent cooking and fewer dishes to clean up. As you can see now, if you want to generate the recipe for each one of these recipes, like for example, I'm going to ask it to generate the details for this recipe, one pot chicken parmesan. Wait a second. Okay, ingredients. First of all, it is added ingredient: 4 boneless skinless chicken breast, and here is a detailed recipe for one pot chicken parmesan. So it is basically generating the whole recipe. Then it is giving the instructions: preheat your oven. In a shallow dish, combine this. In a separate shallow, place the flour, dip chicken breast in following shake and flour and shaking off any excess. Heat the olive oil in a large oven and remove the chicken from the pot and set it aside. In the same pot, add the chicken broth and marinara sauce. Bring the texture to boil. And it is basically generating the whole recipe in detail, which you can add in your blog post, and you're good to go. Just go on and give the instruction to generate the detail for each one of the recipes, and you're good to go. You will have your blog post created in less than 10 minutes through this. It is very easy. You can also ask it to generate the whole blog post in just one command, but much command over the content that has been created. Now if you don't like a specific recipe, I can just ask it to regenerate this specific response, but if you can generate the whole response in one long form, then you won't be able to go on and point out each one of the recipes that has been created, any content paragraph if you that you don't like. So smaller batches are more helpful for you, and you can ask it to be more conversational. Like if it has given the recipe that could be in a magazine. Now if you want to have a more conversational kind of recipe, just go on and give the command that generates something that is more conversational, and you will have your whole blog post in a really easy manner, as you can see. So this was it for today's video, guys. I hope you found it helpful. Please give this video a big thumbs up, and I will see you guys in the next video. Take good care, and bye bye.